Yuri, are you done yet? Are you ready?
Yeah.
You ready for this? We have 5 minutes to start the giveaway of the K-1 visa guide for those who are still going through it. Just getting ready. Yuri's getting ready. Yuri.
I'm putting my earrings on. Please.
See what I gotta go through, guys, every time I'm trying to get this thing started on time. Arthur Carlson says hi, guys. Jay Barnes says hi, guys. Dan's driving man. Hey, St. Louis, Missouri in the house. Jane Noggle says hello there. Hello, Jane. Arthur Carlson says I've got all the ingredients to make turon.
Ooh.
Turon.
Turon.
Turon. Is that how you say it?
Turon.
Turon.
Yes.
Turon.
Okay, I'm ready.
Dan's driving man says my fiance would love you guys. True love, Bruce.
Okay, don't look good, baby.
Always. Let's see if anybody's... We still have 4 minutes, so we're actually early for once in your life.
For real?
For real. For real, though. Let's see if there's anybody on... Oh, look at that. We got some people on Facebook. We got Salvador Kimball says hello. We got Dora.
Have you seen
She
my
says
phone?
pride of the Bitcoin. What does that say, baby?
Pride of Bitonio.
I don't know what that means. But hello, everyone. This is really going to focus on K-1. So got a couple minutes before we get started. Just waiting for some people to arrive and everything.
I don't have my phone.
You want to go grab it real quick? Got a few minutes.
Okay.
Metroid Dad in the house says, hey guys, congratulations on the book. Thank you very much. Lavelle Brasher, how you doing? Says hello. Mike T. Man says, hi, visa approved. Willie Bolton says, hi from Vegas. Love Las Vegas. Can't wait to go back there and visit our friend Mike Firestone and our friends Lezima and Bran. Dan Driving Man says, just went on the national news media short blitz. I just had a survival 3 armed car driver. Really? Who they robbed somebody at gunpoint? We'll have to talk about that. We'll talk about that on another live. Anonymous 100 says hi from North Carolina. Still haven't started my visa process yet. Okay, great. So this might be the book for you if you're doing K-1. We're going to be reading comments from Facebook as well, so you guys don't feel left out. So don't worry about that. Don't want you guys to feel left out. We're going to start. You want to start early?
It's 5:59.
Lucita says good morning and evening. Good evening. Okay. Ready? Hey guys, this is Bruce.
And this is me, Yuri.
And today we're going to be, it's pretty much open topics today because we're going to be giving away 9 free copies of our ebook entitled Fiance Visa to USA, specifically tailored for K-1 visa holders. So this, if you're going through that process, is an opportunity for you to get a free copy of it. And we're going to show you how. And we're going to do it right after this. This is how we live and how it's going to be.
Are we copying Nick Nimmin for real?
Who's Nick Nimmin? I don't copy other YouTubers. Hey guys, Bruce and Yuri. I want to start off by thanking all of our community of sponsors. You can see those guys scrolling up there. Those are all the guys who make this show possible, make it so that we are motivated to actually do this weekly thing that we do and if you didn't know, we do this every week at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, Sunday. And we talk about different topics, really, but normally people really wait for the open topics where they ask their own questions about the K-1 visa process, their spousal visa process, their green card, and other questions that are related to immigrants coming into the United States, and from the petitioner's point of view and from the foreign fiance's point of view. So that's where people come here, and that's why these sponsors are super important. Now, if you want to become part of the yuribruce team, we're going to show you exactly how to donate. If you'd like to support our channel, you can go to patreon.com/yuribruce and donate as little as $1 per month. Or you can also just go to paypal.me/yuribruce and donate a little bit of money from PayPal. You can also do super chats. Here's how you do that during this live. Real important note, guys, I want you to know that you really don't have to donate to be a part of this team. It's definitely helpful. We definitely appreciate it. But you don't have to do it. But it's greatly, greatly appreciated when you do. And we're always going to give all of the folks that constantly have kept us going, we're always going to give you guys props. We're always going to put you guys first. That being said, let's get into it. If you have any questions, this is the time to ask.
Okay, open the Visa Approved channel. And I want to thank all the members in Visa Approved group, all the admins that has helped throughout the K-1 visa process of all the newbies. And thank you so much, guys. We really appreciate all your help, and thank you for all the members who has been helping other members of the group. And check out Visa Approved YouTube. December 2018, we're gonna stop all the content of visa and green card in this channel and transfer slowly all of them until December in the new channel.
Hey, Legs Diamond, thank you for that donation, sir. Really appreciate you. That's one of the folks we're talking about. We already have Legs Diamond scrolling across the top.
We appreciate it.
And Legs Diamond, if you want a free copy, just let us know. Send us your email. If you happen to be going through the K-1 visa process, we can give you a free copy. Just let us know if you're interested in that. Otherwise, we'll give it to somebody who needs it more. So just let us know.
I want to thank our moderator in our yuribruce YouTube channel, Linus World, and HT Logistics. Thank you guys for helping us with moderating our lives. Yeah,
thanks a lot.
We appreciate
Every now and then we get these trolls that jump on who hate us for whatever reason. So that's Linus World right there. So shout out to Linus World. Really appreciate you. And also Linus World has a channel. Check him out. He talks about an American being married to a woman from the Dominican Republic and how he brought her here on a K-1 visa. So check them out. Linus World, that's what it's called. Let me just go ahead and spell it for you. Just go to YouTube and then type in Linus World. And what's cool about this community is we all support one another. So that's why we always see people coming on here and giving donations, because people support us. We go over and support them. We send people their way, where they send people our way. So thanks, guys. Lavelle Brasher says, I need an autographed book, Bruce and Yuri.
Yeah, we should order like paperback and then send it.
I don't have a paper version of it yet, but we're gonna be slowly kind of trickle releasing all the other parts and pieces of the book. Right now, all we have is the complete ebook that is on Amazon. So if you go to Amazon right now, you type in Fiance Visa, you will find our book there. See Yuri's beautiful face on that in the cover of the book and everything. So opportunity to, but that's only if you don't get it for free, because you have a chance to get this thing for free. And right now also we're putting it out there for $1.99. It's not always going to be $1.99. And that's just so that we can boost up the presence on Amazon. Hey, Dan, the
Thank
driving
you
man.
to Dan. We appreciate it.
Yep. Thank you so much, Dan.
Should we read people's?
Yes. Okay, let's get into questions
comments?
here, if there's any. Procrastinating on starting the process. Now, Dan, if you're going through a K-1, man, we can definitely send you a free book. Just let us know if you're going through the K-1 visa process. Now, if you're going through spousal visa or something like that, this book's not going to help you because it really targets K-1 visa and fiance visa. So just let us know, and we'll send that.
We're developing the video tutorial right now, and we're gonna also do an audio version because it's sometimes you don't have to read to understand it. We're gonna explain it in an audible version so that you can listen while you're driving.
Yeah, and the audio version will have more of our experience, our direct experience on each part of the process. It's gonna be the book plus. It's gonna be the book, everything, all the details of the book, so you know exactly what to do and all that kind of stuff. Go through the forms and all that kind of thing. But then it's also gonna have an added bonus of telling you, okay, what were we feeling at that time? What were we going through? How do we do these things that we're telling you that we did during the whole process? So that's what the audio book will have. And then in addition, like Yuri said, we're going to do a complete video series, which we've been really busy working on, doing all the editing for. It's very detailed, so that's why it's taking us a while to do it.
Yeah, we're going to sell a complete tutorial as, how do you call that, baby? In Thinkific.
Thinkific?
Thinkific.
So yeah, we're gonna have whole nother platform. Won't be on YouTube. Won't be on Amazon. It'll be our own website where people can go there and actually watch it. And that's a whole course that we're doing. So that's why we haven't been as consistent with the videos and everything, because we really been focusing on that, something very deep, very focused. And so that's why we've been missing lately. Okay, let's see if there's any questions on
what's the best way to marry a Filipina?
There's a question. Without going to the Philippines?
You have to go. I mean, if you're going to marry someone, you have to date. That's our next book. Anyway, we're making a relationship book on how to maintain a good marriage after you went through that. To
answer that question, there is a way that you could do it. Like basically, if there's a way for your Filipina to come to the U.S., if she can come, see, the whole thing, Anonymous, is that you guys have to have met physically in person. So if she can come to you in the U.S., if there's a way she can get here and you guys can meet, take pictures, and show that you guys have physically met in person, then you can not have to go to the Philippines. That's one way. Or if you guys can meet in a separate place, like if she goes to Thailand, you go to Thailand, you guys meet there. The point is, you guys have to physically meet in person, right? So that being said, for her to come to the U.S., it's kind of hard for Filipinos to come to the U.S. on a tourist visa. They are able to do it. They just have to prove that they have strong ties in the Philippines. So
yeah, it is possible to not meet in person, but only you have to prove that.
What's the proof that they're looking for that you've seen?
It's like, for example, you are unable to fly to the Philippines because of medical reasons. Like maybe you're about to have a surgery, and after that, it will take a year to heal. Or
you're talking about the two exceptions on why. How he doesn't have to go there to visit in person. Yeah, there's two exceptions, and one is, like Yuri said, if you had like an extreme medical condition where you literally can't fly there, you'd have to prove that that's the case, like with doctor's letters and stuff like that. And the other one is if you have a religious tradition where you can't meet your fiance, you guys can't physically cohabitate together. You have to prove that, okay, yeah, we are. Who does that? Mormons? No, Mormons don't do that.
Muslims.
I think Mormons do that. I'm not sure, but if you had a religious, you guys were both like, let's say Mormons. I'm not sure if this is if you're a Mormon, don't be mad at me. I just don't know. But if you guys can't live together, right? You can't actually see one another then you'd have to say, okay, here's our religious traditions and explain it. Maybe have a pastor write the letter and say. So there are ways. It's just hard to do that. It's hard. So, okay, we got another questions on Facebook. We got Lin says hello from Indiana. How you doing, Lin? We've got Lucida, already read that one. David Giles says, I'm starting the K-1 visa process. My fiance is from the Philippines but lives and works in Dubai. Okay. When the time comes, we use the U.S. Embassy in Dubai. Can we use the U.S. Embassy in Dubai, or does she have to return to the Philippines for the interview process? Yes, David, she can stay in Dubai. In fact, we know a few people who've done this.
Yes, the interview can be in Dubai.
Yeah, there's a couple of things that you'll need extra. Like she'll need a police clearance from Dubai. So you might want to actually start the process of getting the police clearance from her. She has to go to the local police department. I'm not sure where they would get it from in Dubai. Each country has their own place where you can get like a police report. Mm-hmm. But they'll know like what you mean. Like you just have to go. I think you can even get it online in some cases. You can get a clearance where they just basically all they do is put your name in a database and see if you've had any violations in that country. That's one extra thing that she'll have to do. She'll also have to get the police clearance from her own country, Philippines. Is there any other things? Are there any other things? Anyway, the same process applies to K-1. There's just like one extra thing that you have to do, and that's the police clearance from that country. So the answer to the question is yes.
And did you show the YouTube new visa approved? Or should we just give them the link since it's not appearing on YouTube yet?
What do you mean?
Visa approved.
Visa approved. Yeah, it's so that's another thing, guys. We're gonna be moving all this content over to another channel. Mm-hmm. It's a visa approved. It's a very new channel, so I'll bring that up while we're reading questions. So if you're only interested in coming to us for visa questions, K-1, green card, you should probably go ahead and sign up for that other site, because that's where we're going to be transferring all of this data that we're talking. All these lives, everything's going to be done on that other channel, just so you know. Yeah, giving you fair warning, but like we give it about the end of this year, then we're going to be transferring over. We won't be talking about K-1 stuff on this channel anymore. Because there's like a distinct difference between the two people, the two communities that we have.
Yeah, we're gonna start. This channel is gonna be only relationship, Philippines content, and vlogs, things that we want to talk about that's not related to visa or green card. Yes,
and if you want to know like where, here it is. I'm on the site right here. Over here on the screen here. If you go to YouTube, or actually if you go to our about page, you'll see the link to this page right here. It's really hard to find if you're just typing it into YouTube because it's so new. But we're going to start putting all of our content over here. So go ahead and check that out and sign up for that. Subscribe to that. Hey, HT Logistics, how you doing? He says, what's up, Bruce and Yuri? Last day in Sea Booty Land.
Hey, enjoy your last day, HT.
Anonymous says, I've been watching your videos for years. Thanks, man. What's the best way to marry a Filipino without going to the Philippines? We already answered that one. Let's see. Yes, appreciate you both. We'll know by November 18 later this year. I will still undecided and will remember to tell others about the new platform. Great advice. Okay, yeah. Dan, I think I may already have your email. Let me just write it down. I think we've already emailed one another, but just in case, send me your email and I want to send you a free copy of the book. You know, it might not be, for your donation. Thanks, man, for all your donations. And man, and then actually once we get all of our other products out there, keep in contact with us, man, because we can give you a lot more free stuff. Mm-hmm. That's coming soon. Dan, the driving man. Free book.
Hi, Mamu. How are you, sis? Yeah, I need to.
Okay, so while I'm waiting for new questions, I just want to tell you guys how you guys can get free copies of this book without donations, without nothing. You're going to get something totally for free just for watching us, just for being on this live right now. So here's how you're going to do it. It's very easy. All right. And I can only give it to the first few. Now I'm down to 7. I'm down to 7. There's 2 I'm already giving out. 3 I'm already giving out.
Okay.
Okay, already get down to 7. If you will give us a review of our ebook and give me your email, I will send you a link. I have free copies right now that I can give you. Now that's provided you want to read the book on Okay.
Put your email. For those who want to receive a copy, send us an email.
Yeah. And
right.
Has to be, I want my free copy.
Thank you, J Barnes, for the support.
We're down to 6. Let me see. Let me send you guys my email and just email me. Say I want a free copy. Bruce Brown ftw@gmail.com. Email me, and we want a review. And here, let me just show you. I'm gonna be very frank with you guys. Why we want a review? Why it's important? Wow.
Our target is to be number 1.
Yeah. See this? When you go to Amazon, right? Amazon is the biggest bookseller in the world. Just in case you didn't know that. So if you type in Fiance Visa, right? The first results is this guy right here. These guys are lawyers. Nolo. They're the top guys. They sell their book for $23. We're going to sell our book for about $20 once we allow you guys to get this book for free for $1.99. And once we allow our community to go in there and get the book, we're going to boost it up to like $20, right? Because it's worth way more than that in our opinion. But because it's straight to the point. It was going to walk you through the whole process, K-1, start to finish. So the thing is, what really matters on Amazon is reviews. We need reviews. These guys already have 13 reviews. So we have to at least get a few reviews to beat these guys. So this is about...
I want hundreds of reviews.
We're trying to get like more than them. Okay, I'm just going to put it to you that way. More than these guys.
But don't make it sound so fake, guys, please. Because we don't want to be banned in Amazon.
Just keep it real. Like, if you feel like you've helped us, if the book needs some work, tell us. Let us know. Because that also gives us an opportunity to fix the book. Because I can update the book. I do want to make it. I'm not trying to just put a piece of crap out there. This is really a culmination of all our experience on there. Now, we're not lawyers. We're not authorized consultants. So take it with a grain of salt. This is our experience. This is everything that we have gathered from the years of us helping other people. So just keep that in mind. It's straight to the point. It's in plain English, and it's a 5-step easy process. We have tons of examples, actual documents that we used, guys, that we used to go through this process from start to finish. Now, this is only for K-1. It doesn't include spousal visas. So just keep that in mind.
Dan is asking which ones. Oh, wait. Where were we?
Thanks, Jay Barnes.
Thank Derek.
Thanks, Derek.
Derek's already done with the K-1 visa process, right?
I don't know. Let me put this. Jay Barnes. I got Jay Barnes.
Which is cheaper? Which is cheaper, baby? K-1 or CR1? I think CR1 is shorter in time.
To get the green card. To get the green card, for sure, CR1 is shorter and cheaper.
Yeah, but with a CR1, you have to file the initial documents that they want, and then they will send you an email on what to do next, and then when to appear for the interview.
Yeah, please email me, guys. Email me. Send me. I'm going to put my email up again.
Once the spouse arrives in the United States, then the spouse receives the 2-year conditional green card. However, for the K-1 visa, it's a little easier as for filing, because with the K-1 visa, you apply for it, and then your fiance receives the case number to appear for the interview, and then bam, get approved. And then he or she, the fiance, can now fly to the after the process can fly to the United States, and then you can proceed to a separate process for the green card, but it's longer. But for people who are in a newer relationship, like I would say a year, most people who are still new in the relationship, like maybe 1 year, 2 years relationship, I suggest doing K-1 visa, because it gives you 3 final months after arriving in the United States to decide if you are really sure of your decision to get married. It's like another 3 months of time to really decide if you want to be together. Because
so true.
Because it's for the foreign fiance and for the U.S. petitioner, it is such a serious commitment, emotionally and financially, because it is not cheap.
Yeah.
Also, but if you decide to do a CR1 visa, for example, let's give an example. Philippines don't have a divorce. If you both decided, oh, you're not meant for each other after being in the United States, you can file for divorce, and the Philippines acknowledge U.S. divorce. So both of you can file for dissolution of marriage at the Philippine consulate to eliminate your marriage record in the Philippines.
Thanks, Rocket Power. Appreciate that $8. Send me your email. I've got you down for sure. I've got a few guys, you guys that donated, that are going through this K-1 visa process for sure. You'll get the book, man. Thanks guys for that. I mean, I know it's only, HT says it's only $2 for that. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it. You might as well go ahead and buy it. Thanks. Appreciate that. Mike T Man says I'm gonna go ahead. I already bought it. Wow, thanks, man. Make sure you leave us a comment there if you like the book. If not,
HD, we should give him a free copy too.
I don't know that he's going through the K-1 visa process.
Are you gonna do the K-1 visa? I mean, not yet, because you just started dating again, right? Maybe a year from now? Or...
Okay, let me send you guys this again. Rocket Power, this is for you. Here's my email. Just in case you don't get through to me, I'm going to go
Jones,
ahead
I
and
will purchase it today. I will be starting the K-1 visa process next month. Good luck, Jay Jones.
Yeah, perfect opportunity to buy, because we're not going to keep it at this price, guys. This is just for you guys. Folks that watch us, folks that have been down with us from the beginning, people who have been listening to us.
Thank you so much, guys, for supporting our channel and supporting us. We appreciate it.
Dan, okay. Number one bestseller.
Okay, Dan, stop. This is it. No more. Thank you so much, Dan.
That Outlook. Okay, I got your email.
Do you have Dan's?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yep.
Oh,
so thanks a lot, guys. Let's have some more questions
you
here.
Guys.
I will email you. Thanks,
I
Rocket.
love you guys. Very helpful info.
Mike T Man, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Sized wedding in the Philippines coming soon after a 2-year-long relationship. Wishes Doc. Good luck, Charlie. And yeah. With the marriage, really, it's a continuous. We were talking about it yesterday.
Wow, we got another book coming.
This is gonna be awesome.
I'm excited about that one. Let's not talk about that one.
Okay.
Let's keep it K1.
Anyway, it's just with marriage.
We're super excited about that.
Good luck, Charlie, and we wish you the best in your relationship and a continuous happiness. But you have to always communicate.
So important.
Date. It's a rotation.
Yeah.
It's you don't stop evolving in your relationship.
Exactly.
you had to keep dating.
David Giles on Facebook. Thanks, man, for sticking with us on Facebook. He says, thanks for the info. Much appreciated. David says, I have already gotten far more than the $2 worth of knowledge, so I will just buy it and then review it. Man,
thank you so much,
Thanks a
David.
Lot, man.
We appreciate it.
We spent a lot of work on it. I really hope you guys like it. You know,
let us know if there's any improvement that we can do, because we want this book to be.
We want it to be good and useful. You're right. I'm not trying to just release it just to make money. You know, of course, I want to make money off of it, but I wanted to.
Beyond. It's like.
I wanted to put together all the stuff that we talk about regularly in one complete thought. And that's why it's so important that it helps people. So if there's major mistakes in there or something like that, I want to know. You know, if there's something that you guys feel like should be added, I can always update it. So please let me know if there's anything that we should add or even take out of it, because there'll be iterations of it. There'll be better. You know, we'll always update it, and we have to, because this process does change over time. So.
Mark Spears, yo, Bruce and Yuri, love your t-shirt. You guys look great, and thanks for the knowledge. Check out our merch, guys. Anyway, I just made a new one that says, the moment you feel comfortable, your growth declines. That's something that I learned, that we felt a little bit comfortable for a few.
That's why we're kind of chubby right here. We're kind of chubby.
Months, but then we're getting back on track.
HT says my book is coming out. It's called How to Be an IPA Gold Member.
Yeah, we want that IPA shirt.
HT, if you guys didn't know, HT has so much wisdom, man. I really hope. We were just talking about it the other day, man. You should really do another channel where you talk about, because when you talk about the truck driving stuff, I don't know enough about engines to care about that. But your knowledge on business and your life is so amazing. You really should
share about the
I really
real
hope you
estate,
do
like
more stuff
other
about
things, you know.
So I really hope you could totally write a book, man. You know.
Yes.
Just aside, we got some amazing people.
Check out HT anyway. He's a businessman.
HT Logistics.
And he do trucking business and other things. And yeah, he's very wise.
Yeah, and he's only like 30. So
speaking of
amazing.
Of being wise, you know, we just made another channel out of his words.
Yeah, made another channel based off of something he said. How powerful is that? Charlie Sullivan says going for the CR1.
Wanna come?
Going through CR1. So see, if you have any CR1 questions, Charlie, let us know, because we didn't go through the CR1, but plenty of people on our group, in our Visa approved group, have, so they can answer it. Sometimes that we can't answer it, but somebody in the group has gone through it and they can answer it. So let's see what else we have here. HT says, appreciate you guys. I may do that. I hope you do, man. I will buy the book, but I want the t-shirt.
Charlie, you got Charlie's email?
Email me, Charlie. Just go ahead and email me.
Just grab the email and put it
So
in.
there's a lot of emails. I just got like 20 emails. So just please email me if you're interested. Email me at Bruce Brown for the win. I'm gonna put the email up again, and in the subject put in free book, and I'll know what you're talking about. Okay, so this is an exchange for. That's not the right word for it. If you like it, give us a review. I'll just put it to you that way. An honest review. And here's my email address. Bruce Brown FTW. And if you don't want to give a review, that's fine. Just send me an email. We'll give that to you. But for sure, I got you guys. I got Dan, I got Jay Barnes, I got Rocket Power. You guys stated you wanted a book. You gave a donation, so I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, we reviewed it a couple times, but let us know if there are things that
beta readers. Missed. You guys will be our beta readers.
Yes.
So just let us know if there's something you think should be added, or stuff like that. We did have it proofread, so
yeah, but
more than once.
The more people who could.
Let me see. Dan says, I've told my Filipino princess about your awesome advice on many subjects and give you guys both best information subjects to give you both best information to help make a new life together possible. Thanks for watching,
Dan, and good luck to your Filipino princess and you. We wish you the best in your relationship. And, you know, aren't you guys getting married in the Philippines?
I want to say he said they might do K-1 process. Okay, let me get over to, I'm trying to find Facebook. Bear with me, guys. Trying to find Facebook. Okay, there we are. Okay, there's only 2 people watching on Facebook, so that's fine. Dev, how you doing, Dev? This is a great opportunity, all you guys on the Facebook Visa Approved group. It's a great opportunity to ask any questions, because remember, it's not a question just to us, it's to the whole community. So you'll get 10 different people responding to your question here live. You can even ask it after this has already been filmed, and somebody can answer your question. So please ask now or forever hold your peace.
Instigator. Thank you. Did you?
Instigator, man, thanks, man. You just
we already
donated
reserved
to us.
another copy for you for the book.
Yeah, Instigator, if you're going through the K-1 visa process, I can't remember what part of it you're going through, but
waiting for NOA 2.
Okay, and I believe you did go through
Rapid Visa
or one of those people who do it for you. But man, anytime you have any questions, man, just let me know. I'm here for you, Heath. Let me just.
Linus World said, "I will buy the book, but I want a T-shirt." Yeah. Let's order one for Linus World and Lina.
Any more questions?
Linus World.
Linus World. Yeah, I'm just making notes here.
Oh, Mamu. Anyway, what do you want, a shirt or a book? Because you are already
She's
done.
already gone through the process.
Yeah, you're done with the K-1 visa process. Mad love, guys. Congrats on your book. Thank you, Instigator. We appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot.
Did
Appreciate
we send Instigator a shirt?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we did. Let me see here. And shout out to HT Logistics.
IPA.
Hashtag IPA. Who's on his way back from the Philippines.
I can't believe
shout out to Instigator.
It's done.
Thanks, as always, Instigator, for your support.
Thank you, Instigator. The logo's blocking Instigator.
Did Legs Diamond just give us another $20?
Is this real?
What in the world is going on?
Okay. Is this...
What is going... Legs Diamond, was that an accident? Just let us know, man.
Let us know.
I could send that back to you. That's a lot, man.
Just purchased the book. It's on my Kindle.
Awesome.
Cloud
Thank you.
Reader.
That picture, though.
We need a different one.
You like that? Yeah, I didn't mean for that for the big one to show up. It's supposed to be smaller than that. Okay, let me see if there's any other K-1 visa questions. Let me see. I am going to visa approved. I am checking out the questions. Black Man Brian. He says, hello from MD. How you doing? From Maryland. Appreciate you. If you have any questions at all about this process, anything, there's no dumb questions here. When we started, we really had no idea at all what to expect, what to do.
Now we're going to give you a shirt, Linus World. Thank you so much for being our moderator. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate that. Let me see. I'm still looking for questions on the K-1 visa process. And we're going to do something a little more open-ended, like, well, not open-ended, but focused on dating and relationships. I'm excited to do that. I really want to talk about those topics because K-1 and green card is great. but it's very focused. It's very focused. And a lot of our audience is mostly talking about relationships. Like, what do you do after you've got the visa, after you're together? How do you develop the relationship? We are gonna dive in it. How do you keep it going, right? Because there's so much more to this than just the filling out some documents and stuff.
Fiance visa is just a start, really.
It's really just the start, The real work is when you're together.
Yeah.
And we want to share with you guys how we've been able to do it and be happy with our lives. That's one thing we really want to share. So we're going to do a live that is more catered to that.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you guys think about that? I mean, was that something that you'd be interested in?
On a Tuesday, the Ask Yuribruce.
We've just been trying to figure out what day to do it on. That's the only thing.
Yeah, okay, so the reason why we came up with it is so many of our audience are personally sending us emails, and this is not new. This happened like way back, even before we started talking about relationship stuff. So it seems like, it's one of the things that people really want us to talk about, to share our opinions about, relationship. And
that's really where the real work is relationships. So so that's where we really want to focus on. We want to have another thing where we focus on just that live, where we can answer questions and stuff, and questions that we've gotten without mentioning names. If it's personal information, we don't share that with other people, just so you know.
No, we're just gonna give like samples, and it's like situational. What do you do in each situations in your relationship?
Hey, Amoris Del Caribe, how you doing, sir?
Hi, hey guys, Amoris. Check out Amoris. He has a YouTube channel, and he talks about relationship with a Dominican woman. And so as Linus World is also with a Dominican woman. And if you're interested in content, and they also do some K-1 visa, and mostly about culture, Dominican Republic.
Yep. And that's awesome. I love this style too. I really love that style that you have.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I like that.
Nobody's asking questions about K-1, and I'm getting a little
Linus
frustrated.
World says Relationship Tuesday.
Let me see if there's any questions on Facebook. Here we go.
Okay. How can I register in USCIS to update my status? Okay, let's go to uscis.gov.
All right, here we go. You're going to see us do this live. uscis.gov. All right, so do you see this?
Check case status.
Pet dot. K1 here. Okay, yep, no problem. All right, so check this out. And then you just go here, check case status. I don't know if you can see that on our screen. Let me just make sure you can see this. Hold on. Just move this so that you can see what we see. Dan, thanks for that. Another donation, man. Appreciate that. I'm trying to adjust this. Just bear with me, guys. Trying to adjust.
Amoris. Doing good. Just responding to my only hater on my channel. Oh my gosh.
You need more haters. Get yourself some more haters.
Need more, Amoris.
Yeah. Okay. So here I am for that Facebook question. You just go first of all.
That means you're doing good.
USCIS.gov, right? Okay, we got that established. On this site, on the first page, what you'll see is it's called Check Status, and I'm trying to show you that right now. Let me see if I can adjust this screen so you can see that. Just give me a second here so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. The link is actually right here. It's beneath our. I'm gonna move the text here real quick. So if you're still watching out there in on Fiance on Facebook, just go to uscis.gov and go to check status, and that's how. And then what you put in is your actual You put in your, is it the alien number? What number? You
Case
put in
status.
You put in your registration number.
You put your case number for the case status.
Right. Put in your case number here. Right there.
No. Oh, on this one you can put your receipt number
that you got on NOA2.
NOA1.
NOA1 or NOA2.
Or NOA2.
Right. So see that right there? That's the number that they're looking for. And so when they first send you the receipt for the K-1, right? So your U.S. petitioner will they'll make the payment, they'll send in the package, and then they'll get a receipt saying, hey, we received your $300, your $530, $35, whatever it is, right? Because the price changes. And here's a number, and then you'll put in your MSC, whatever number it is.
With like, yeah.
I think it's like WS something like
or
that.
something.
I don't know, but it has a yeah, it's gonna be like this. It's gonna go like this. WAC 111245. It's gonna be some random numbers, something like that. You put that in there, and then it'll tell you what the status is. It'll probably be processing. Most of the time, it's processing. That's them going like this with the papers, by the way. Processing. They're processing your papers. So yeah, so that's how you do it. I hope that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I imagine that the U.S. government workers do for 8 hours a day. That's probably not true, but anyway.
You'll see the receipt number in the first letter that the U.S. petitioner received when you filed your I-129F application.
Right. So let's see. We got some more comments here. We got more. Still Caribbean says, haha, doing well. You already read that one. Derek, hey, how you doing, Derek? Thank you, man, for your Patreon. Really appreciate you, man. If you guys didn't know, Derek Floyd also has a YouTube page, another YouTuber who's been supporting us.
Floyd.
Check him out. Let me see if I can bring up Derek's. This is Derek right here. There he is, right there, on his trip to the Dominican Republic. Check him out, Derek Floyd. Type it into Facebook, and you'll find him. We gotta support each other, guys. This is a small community of awesome people, so we have to help each other out.
Kuya. That is so.
Who else we got? Philippine Scenes.
Also, it's a YouTube channel. Check him out. It's
Philippine Scenes.
Philippine Scenes.
Philippine Scenes. Let's go to YouTube. Type in Philippine Scenes. His first guy comes up. Magandang umaga.
Bruce, tell them to download USCIS app. Fastest updates. Oh, they got now an app?
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that they had an app. Is that available in the App Store or something? USCIS app? Yeah. I did know that they had a status checker. So I download the app and I love it. The USCIS app.
Thank you, Dan. That's yeah.
Was it?
That's enough. Dan. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Dan. We appreciate that.
Do you have Dan's email?
I believe so. Dan, if you haven't done so already, just go ahead and email me again so I can get your email. If you want,
should we send him a mug or?
Just let us know an email. Like we got a free T-shirt, we got a free book, we got
mugs for you and your fiance.
Yes, just please let us know an email.
I downloaded the app. Love it. Oh, nice. I'm gonna check it out.
USCIS
right now.
app.
Yeah.
Amores Del Caribe says, so I've been talking to people who have been through the interview process in Dominican Republic. Apparently, it's really a real boost if the sponsor comes with the fiance or wife and etc. Oh, okay, well that's great information to know. I didn't know that. So in Dominican Republic, for you guys that are going through this process, you happen to have a foreign fiance who is a foreign national from the Dominican Republic. Amores Del Caribe has heard that if you go there to the interview with your fiance, it's a huge boost for success on the process. So I didn't know that. In the Philippines, most Americans don't show up with the foreign fiance, but that's fine. Most people don't go there because that's a lot of money for that ticket. So it says yes, it's in the App Store.
Which one is it? I just realized there's
go for the one that's government. I think that's it.
No, it says Stephen.
Yeah,
It's not government.
U.S. Tracker.
Which one is it?
Go back one. Oh wait. It might be on their site. Sometimes they don't advertise it on the store, but it's on the site. Let's see.
Whoa, U.S. citizenship test. I want that.
No views. Okay, let's see. Jay Jones says, question. If the petitioner allowed in the interview, is the petitioner allowed in the interview in the Philippines? Yes.
Yes.
They are allowed.
You just,
yes.
Just show your passport, U.S. passport.
Right. Jawbreaker says, what's up, guys? How you doing? Good question.
Hi, Jawbreaker.
All right, let's see if there's any other questions on Facebook. For you guys that didn't know, we're actually tracking questions on Facebook and on YouTube. We do this once a week, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, every Sunday. Scott Wedling says, you already did the I-129F. You already did the I-129F form. Maybe he's answering somebody else's question. WAC
Do I need
number.
to register or sign up? No, you don't have to register or sign up to check your status. Just type in your receipt number from the very first letter that the U.S. petitioner has received from USCIS.
How can I register? Okay, we already answered that one. Kumusta kana? Blackman Brian says, I've been following you guys for a while and I learned a lot from you, so thank you. Approved our I-129F petition.
Congrats!
This month. So excited. Wow,
Brian.
That's the longest part of the process, so congratulations. It's now the longest part. It wasn't always that way, but congrats on that, Brian. That's a huge, that's the longest pole in the tent for this process now. I'm still here. Case number NOA 1. Okay, yep. The case number's on the NOA 2. It's that WAC number, WAC number. Let's see. Paydoc says, okay, guys, thanks, but no, I need to register or sign up. Do I need to register?
No, you don't need to register.
That's what you were saying. Let me see.
Just
Beverly.
type your receipt number.
Beverly says, why is it that the K-1 visa is taking so long? That's a really good question. We don't know the answer to it.
It has changed
It
since
definitely
2017.
has changed. We don't know. There's a lot of speculation on whether this is extreme vetting or whatever. I think that they're doing a little bit more checking because of... I think that... This is my theory. I think what happened is there was a shooting here in 2015, San Bernardino, where 14 Americans were killed by a K-1 visa holder. So a U.S. petitioner, mind you, sponsored his wife to come here to the U.S., and they ended up going on the shooting spree and killing a bunch of people. Turns out that they were K-1 visa holders. A lot of people pin it down to the administration, like, oh, they changed it to another administration. I really don't know if that's the case, honestly. I'm just being perfectly honest. Like, a lot of people like to say, oh, this is the president, this and that. No, I don't know. As much as I would love to blame them, I'm not sure. You know what I mean? So I go by facts. I can't tell you that it has changed, but I don't really know why. So let me see.
It's on the side, not the store.
Yeah. Okay. It must be here somewhere under. When he's denied. Okay, it looks like SD has some questions. You want to read those, baby? Okay. SD says...
What's up, Yuri and Bruce? Hi, SD. How are you? Do you know how likely a Filipina can get a tourist visa for USA?
We get that question a lot.
Jawbreaker, hello, my favorite Yuri. Thank you, Jawbreaker. If that's the case, I'll be there with my woman Ben for the interview. Instigator said, when is Yuri's DNA results broadcast? Ooh, when we did my husband's DNA, it takes about another 6 weeks from that, so we have to check today after this live.
It takes a while.
If
so
it's
we
already there,
haven't got the results yet, so
But if it's there, that would be great.
We can start filming that.
Mm-hmm. And if back to tourist visa, it is possible, but the person has to have strong ties in the Philippines, meaning maybe the person has a business, has a house, has a maybe a job where
some sort of income coming in where they make a certain amount, and they're supposed to have a certain amount in the bank. If they're retired, just to give you an example, we always use the example of Lezima's mom, who's a Filipina who came here, married to her husband and everything, doing really well. They got a child living in Las Vegas. So anyway, her mom does really well. Her mom is like retired in the Philippines, had like 10 grand in the bank, has properties in the Philippines. Like, she's doing really well for herself. So the actual B2 tourist visa for her was no problem at all. So she comes in and out of the United States, you know. So, but all the younger Filipinas who don't necessarily have, they don't have properties, they don't have a lot of money in the bank, maybe 200-300 in the bank, you know, they don't really have a strong income. Maybe they have a part-time job, make money every now and then, but they usually don't get approved. But we're not saying that she won't get approved for a tourist visa. We're just saying it seems to be harder for Filipinos who aren't very well off, for Filipinos who aren't well off. But I did hear of one guy, and I don't know how the heck he did it. All he had is a job, didn't have properties, didn't have a lot of money in the bank. He paid them I think it's $160 for the visa. Bam, he got it. So I don't know.
Or you could just try your luck.
Try it. I mean, it doesn't hurt. I mean, if you guys really want to
try it,
you know, it doesn't hurt.
Maybe it could work. Or if there's an invitation from a person from the United States to come.
Yeah, because that was another thing about Lezima, is that she was trying to get her mom to come here to visit her grandson.
And the invitation.
And a wedding.
Invitation
ceremony,
letter.
Right? So that might have something to do
with
it.
And then also, if not properties, if the person has traveled abroad from the past.
That seems to have some kind of factor.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
Then there's a really high possibility of getting approved, because that means that person has a record of returning back to the Philippines after the trip.
Okay, we got another question on Facebook. Says from PeckDot says, guys, there's anyone here done the K-1 that is in Dubai, UAE? I am from the Philippines.
Yeah, we know Esther.
How's the process here in Dubai? And somebody just asked us that literally a few minutes ago.
Yeah, you can. It's the same process.
It's the same process.
You get the interview. You need to do the medical exam. Get your interview appointment. Also, you need an NBI clearance from the Philippines and police certificate from Dubai, and then a certified copy of birth certificate and certificate of no marriage.
As a matter of fact, David Giles just asked us that same question from Dubai. So his fiance is also in Dubai. Are you his fiance? I don't know, but we get this question all the time, and I can tell you that we know a lot of people who are in Dubai, Kuwait, all these other places. The answer is yes. You just go through the embassy, the U.S. embassy that's there in that country. There is one additional thing that we know for sure that they ask, and that's you have to get the police letter in that country. The police clearance letter.
Police certificate.
Yeah. And so it's usually pretty cheap if they charge it all for it. It's like literally $10 or something like that. So, yeah. So, yes, you can do it. We know a lot of people who've successfully done it. Even from Korea, from all over the world. Filipinos and other nationalities as well. Amazon Gray says, if my fiance is undergoing to their advanced parole, there is a problem that our K-1 application is denied. Is there a problem? Can it be denied? Is your question, okay, let me see if I can interpret this. Are you saying if it's under... No. Okay, so if I'm understanding you, you're asking if you get the advanced parole card, does that mean that you can get denied for your K-1 application.
No.
Do you not understand this question? Maybe I'm confused.
Advance parole is green card. Like after already getting married, you apply for a green card.
Is that what you mean?
Unless you're talking about another request of a person who is doing applying for advance parole travel document. There's a problem that our K-1 visa application
so
is denied.
Grace, let me just explain. So when you're doing the K-1 visa, you do that first before you can even get to the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The advanced parole comes from when you're applying for a green card.
Yes.
So I think maybe there's some confusion on your understanding of it. I'm not, or maybe we just are not understanding your question. Peck Dot says, how long is the process? Do you mean the K-1 process? The K-1 visa process? The K-1 visa process is taking an average of 9 to 10 months right now. Right? Mm-hmm. That's the ongoing time right now that it's taking. Now, if you're talking about you being in UAE, does that take longer? Not necessarily. I can tell you that the police clearance sometimes will add like an additional month. So you might want to go ahead and start. Like if you know that process takes another month, you probably want to just go ahead and apply for it and get it real quick so that, you don't have to wait when you guys are already approved on the NOA 1, NOA 2. So if I was you, that's what I would do. I would go ahead and apply for it and get it if it takes like a month. All right, let's see. But yeah, Grace, please ask that question. Like if you can ask it in a different way, because I don't understand.
Please
what you're
explain further.
Okay. Let's see here. If a Filipino, Eye on You News, how you doing? He says if a Filipino has a sponsor, they have a good chance of getting the tourist visa when they do not have enough money or property in the Philippines. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Maybe that's how the other guy that I know got that visa.
Philippines, since it's heard owning property really helps. Yes, it does. For tourist visa, yeah. And then
somebody's asking
if a Filipino have a sponsor, they have a good chance in getting a tourist visa when they do not have enough money or property in the Philippines. If they have if a Filipino have a sponsor, yeah.
Would you say that was true?
I think.
Should I give this link out?
Yeah.
If it'll go. Nope, it doesn't go.
It did.
Nah, it didn't. It says, oops, we removed it. You want to try again? No. It doesn't allow you to put links.
Why?
I don't know. YouTube, that's why. Okay. All right.
They look like Facebook right now. Trying to monopolize.
That's not a compliment.
Yeah, why would they not allow you to have the freedom to send links to people?
Because too many spammers.
Okay.
Don Edwards says, good evening, Yuri and Bruce. Are there approved doctors in Cebu City for my wife and daughter? Today I spent 2 hours.
What do you mean approved doctors? For the visa process? Or just
in general?
In general, like,
there's definitely real doctors in Cebu City.
Yeah, of course.
If that's
all
your
of them,
question.
if they have clinics, yes, they
definitely have real clinics there. But are you talking about?
If you're talking about U.S. visa, there's only one place.
It's in Manila. And
That's
it's called
in Manila.
St. Luke's.
St. Luke's Extension Clinic.
And the SLEC for short.
SLEC.
Let's see. Philippine scene
They
says,
have to fly there.
YMB, it's summertime for the kids there now. Yes.
What do the kids do during the summer?
Colorado.
It's too boring. That's why we're bringing them next year.
We're taking them to the Philippines.
It's killing me. It's such a workout to bring kids. And then it's like,
it's not a lot of stuff to do here.
Yeah, so I have to search every time I want to bring them somewhere.
I guess if we did more hiking, fishing, camping stuff.
After a while, it gets old, though.
But we took him to like an art class yesterday or
There's
something.
art class.
So
we brought
stuff like that. Anyway, K-1 visa.
There's not much activities here. Just swimming outside, like in an outdoor pool.
On You News says, Derek Floyd, as long as that sponsor has enough money in the bank, yes. But you have to accept the responsibility for them. Okay, I don't know what question that was he answered, but thank you so much, INU News. This is a community. Really appreciate it.
So if you write an invite letter saying you will sponsor them, it would be better.
I don't know the process. I gotta be honest with you, Derek. I'm not sure, but it sounds like INU News may have actually gone through this process. So I'm gonna put the question out to you guys. Any of you guys know of any Filipinos in particular who have come to the United States on a tourist visa? We told you a couple of examples for us. We know for sure they want strong ties in the Philippines for Filipinos to come here. And if you have strong ties, it's easy to come here. And we know for a fact that those people were actually invited here by relatives and close friends.
On purple shadow to come here after our trip in the Philippines.
Yeah. So, does anybody else have any experiences? Please let us know, because Derek Floyd wants to know.
I know a few people I know have attempted to do tourist visa.
Successfully?
Especially women who are younger. Georgia, a friend of mine, applied for a tourist visa, but she was still married under Philippines. She didn't have annulment.
Got denied, right?
And it was weird because the consular officer was like, "What are you gonna do in the United States if you're married in the Philippines?"
Why would they even ask? Why is that in their business? Man, I don't know. That's weird.
I don't know why.
Let's see. Sagas says, hello, Bruce and Yuri. Sagas, aka Eric Sandler. Right here.
Hi,
hey,
Eric and Lalaine. How much would they need in the bank?
Okay, he's asking that to IONU News.
Jawbreaker. Yuri, I'm looking for a place in Davao to stay. Any advice?
You can talk to your friend about that.
Which? You mean
the single one?
Which?
Isn't she in Davao? She's in Mindanao somewhere, right?
Which friend?
I don't want to say her real name on
the
here.
One that lives in Netherlands or what?
No. Yeah, her too. You can ask her maybe.
Maybe you can search online. There's probably rentals online.
Yeah, Yuri's not from there. That's why she's saying that. She's not from Davao. But you can actually, Dr. Mike TV. He knows, he's very familiar with Davao. Who else is?
David's Angel is in Davao City.
Yep, David's Angel is a YouTuber. Just type them into YouTube. They can help you out. Another one is
but I'd advise stay in the city. No, it says in the city. It's not in Davao.
Mindanao.
Zamboanga.
Okay.
Stay within the city area, since there's more activities in the city than provinces, because provinces don't have malls, not much to do.
Okay, let's get this.
Don Edwards says, I spent 2 hours in the library searching for the list of medical exam doctors and fees. No, in the Philippines there's only one place.
Yeah, SLEC, that's it.
Get the link in there. It's called slec.ph.
I'm just going to go to their site real quick to show you if it's going to work. It's a slow site. Let's see. What else do we have here? Other questions?
Maybe if you remove the HTTPS in the merge.
That's SLEC right there.
Don Edwards, we just sent the link for the St. Luke's Extension Clinic. And then heading You mean experience with B1 or B2 visa. But she may only get 2 weeks to a month visa. Heading to Cebu and Hong Kong in September. If we decide to get married overseas, we'll have to file a change of status. Jay Barnes, aren't you getting married in the US, or did you already guys get married? Heading to Cebu and Hong Kong in September.
Let me see if there's any questions on...
If you decide to get married. Okay, so aren't you going through K-1 visa, Jay Barnes? Can you go back to... And then... So, I think if you decide to get married overseas...
Which one are you reading? This one?
Jay Barnes, yeah. Okay, so if you decide to get married overseas, then you have to apply for CR1 visa, not K1 visa. K1 visa are for people who are not married yet.
Yeah, fiancés. But if you're going to get married overseas, CR1 is what we would recommend. There's another one called K3.
K3.
But I would say CR1 is better, because, and the reason I say that is because when Maria gets to the US, right, under CR1, once you guys go through the whole process, she's there with you in the US, then they issue her a green card, like within a month or something. They send her a green card to your house, to your home of record in the US. That's why we recommend that instead of K3.
Jay Jones, my girlfriend was approved twice for a tourist visa and she's never been employed. No property, no money in the bank, no strong ties. So I guess you just had to.
Know. Yeah, I'm not sure that it's gonna work. I'll be perfectly honest with you, Jay Jones. All the people who we know that are in that same situation, they say, "Yeah, I want my fiance to come here on tourist visa." It doesn't work out. They get denied. So.
I think you could just try, honestly.
You can try, but
try.
most of the people that we know
can get,
don't make it.
Yeah, but it's like, realistically, how many people, I mean, personally, people that I know who has applied for it, especially for women,
yeah,
it's harder. So, but you can try and see if you can get it.
Hey, Maria Barnes, how you doing? Jay Jones says, but there's more with my story than the details. How can I communicate with Jawbreak at Joe? Okay. Let me see. Saga says.
And also, Jay Jones, what year did she apply for?
Okay, listen to this. Eric Sadler says, my wife did. Even with well over 3,000, wife's B1, B2 was denied.
Just after the new
administration took over.
Oh.
Yeah, there's so many stories like what he just said.
Yeah, so Jay Jones,
so many stories.
How did she get approved? Well, what kind of tourist visa did she get? Like, was it the 6 months one? Or multiple entries? And also, has she traveled abroad from the past? Because that sounds like if she didn't have any of those, that means she has traveled abroad from the past. Because she had to have some record to be able to get approved.
It seems to me
that sounds unbelievable to me.
So Jay Jones says she got approved?
Yeah, she said no. He said no strong ties, no
property,
and
she got approved.
And got approved. That me,
I don't know.
The only person that I seen one before that has no ties, no what's the name, that no properties.
Was she invited? Like, did somebody sponsor her?
Did somebody sponsor?
Jay Jones, this is really interesting because every case I've ever heard of, they had ties, they had all that stuff, and they still got denied. So, I'm retired military, and we live together in Philippines, and we have a daughter, and my daughter has her U.S. citizenship and her passport already. I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with it. I'm not sure.
Did you send an invitation letter?
Was this years ago that she came?
Yeah.
When was it? When was it? That's a better question.
Yeah. What year is this? Because this happened?
Recently, they've been really strict on it.
Yeah.
Like within the last 5 years, it's been very strict. Instigator says, "Should I be worried about my fiance's security clearance because she has got she has not got her interview letter yet, and how long will she have to have before her medical interview?"
Should I be worried about my fiance's security clearance because she has not?
Fiance's. He means fiance's, I think. Because she has not gotten her security clearance. Because she has not gotten her interview letter yet. So, Instigator's wife is in same situation, almost exact same situation as Jay Barnes, but he's going through K-1, and I think Jay Barnes he's thinking about doing something else. So his wife is in Hong Kong, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, Instigator. And he is trying to, he's got to get her a clearance in Hong Kong, but before he does the interview, he has to have the clearance. Is that right, Instigator? So you're waiting on the clearance? But here's the weird thing is Jay Barnes says he got his pretty quick. His wife, Maria Barnes, got hers like really fast.
Yeah, what?
Fiance's security clearance. Now, are you talking about the police clearance?
Are you talking
Instigator?
about police clearance?
Because like I said, Jay Barnes and his wife, they got theirs quick, man. You might want to ask them directly. They're right now on this live.
How long will she have to have them and her medical before interview? So the medical has to be done maybe 2 weeks before interview or a month before interview. Because the reason for that is the date of the medical exam approval is the issuance date of the K-1 visa. So the moment the medical result has been done, then the K-1 visa is dated back in that day. So you can't do the medical too early.
You have to coordinate the medical with the actual interview. Okay, he says she is in Hong Kong but can't get clearance yet because she has no letter. Yes, police clearance. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Instigator Jay Barnes, whose wife is right now in Hong Kong, right now, says she easily got it. So Jay Barnes, like, what site, or actually Maria, what site did you go to? Did you go to the site? You said you walked in the building, right? You said you actually went to the actual police station to get that clearance letter, right? How long did it take you to get that clearance letter? Because this is weird.
I see. The letter, the NVC, proving that she wants to get her police clearance.
She has to get the clearance before she can go any further.
Because
that's one of the...
She didn't take the police She didn't take the police clearance. So what Instigator is saying is you need the letter proving that you're requesting for a police clearance because you're about to apply for your K-1
But what's weird is Maria, I don't think Maria had to do that. She didn't have to have a letter to, I think she just walked. Correct me if I'm wrong, Maria, but you already have your police clearance, right? From Hong Kong. That's what's confusing me. Like, why is it that one person walks in, boom, gets a police clearance, no problem. Then Instigator's fiance walks in and they're saying, oh, you have to have this. You know, like I don't understand, like, why is it different? Police clearance, Maria says police clearance in Hong Kong is quick as long as you don't have any case. So Instigator, so she already applied for it, but they're asking for additional information before they even start the investigation. That's last time we talked. I think that's what you said. She went to ask for the clearance and they wouldn't give it to her without a letter of a reason why. She said, Maria Barnes says, you get the letter. Okay, I think she mistyped that. So instigator, is there a way to just, do you have to type up the letter, or is there like a format that you download from the actual Hong Kong police?
No. What
site?
they mean is you request for a police certificate, but you have to prove. Why do you need a police certificate?
Justification.
Yeah, justification.
Right.
Meaning the letter from the NVC containing the case number, saying, "Hey, I'm about to go for my interview."
Can you use NVC, or is there like a
NVC
format?
letter.
I'm saying, can you use the NVC letter? Like you just basically scan it and then email her the NVC letter, right? That states
she didn't have
that
know it too.
Both people's names are there. Okay, Lavelle Basher, whose fiance I think is also in Hong Kong. He says, Lavelle Basher says she didn't have the NO2 for the police clearance. And then Maria Barnes says, at the day you apply, you can take
at that day.
You can take it that day.
Meaning you can get
so the same
day, but you need a proof. Why do you need justification? Why do you need this police certificate?
Now, Maria Barnes, did you actually bring in a letter? Watch this. Now, this is going to be confusing. Did you bring in a letter when you actually applied for it? Did you have to have like NOA2 or a letter saying, I'm getting married and here's why I need it? Jay Barnes says, the letter that they are looking for comes after your interview is
Interview
scheduled.
appointment letter.
After the interview is scheduled. It's from the USCIS of marriage. I guess not. Sure.
Okay, Jay Barnes just answered
it.
The letter they're looking for is when your interview is scheduled. U.S. Embassy interview. That's called the interview appointment letter.
Can she just use the eligibility letter that you get from the U.S. Embassy?
I think you can, because that means you're about to have your interview.
Yeah, so Instigator, there's this letter that U.S. Embassy sends, and it's called an eligibility letter, and it basically
it's in the book. Isn't it in the book? In the sample documents.
It has.
Let's show it to them.
All right.
It's in the sample documents from our video tutorial.
What does that say?
Yeah, Maria said you need to request. What is the letter for? That means you can bring any proof, like justification of why you need a police certificate.
All right, guys, bringing up the book right now. Fiance to say. Read it now.
Eligibility letter.
Oh, they're talking. That's good. I think I might be able to find it here. Eligibility letter. Yeah, I'll find that. But I think there's some more questions on Facebook.
Okay, let's just go to the video tutorial raw files. It's in there.
Okay, just go to this next question. They're talking back and forth.
I mean, my fiance's had a criminal case before, so they have parole.
Oh, not advanced parole. Okay. I mean, my fiance is had a criminal case before, so they have a parole now. Oh, okay. So, Grace, if you're still on Facebook, so I can answer that real quick. It depends on the crime. So it will affect the process. Okay, but whether or not it's approved really depends on the crime that was committed. And so when the U.S. petitioner is going through the I-129F, it specifically focuses on certain crimes. And so if you want an example of those crimes, just go ahead and go to the I-129F instruction, and you'll see the actual crimes that they're asking. They're specifically asking you for things like domestic violence, child abuse, things like that. They're trying to set a pattern of whether or not you, the foreign fiance, will be abused, and they're trying to see if the U.S. petitioner was truthful with you about their case. So that's the kind of stuff that they're asking right out as soon as you apply for it. John says, love you two guys. Thanks, man.
Thank you, John.
I'm waiting to receive my fiance's passport pictures, and then I have everything. I hope. I've been making a list of what is needed from your videos. How do I put the whole package to send? Okay. I'm not sure I have it all put together in the package. Should I use a three-ring folder or paperclip? I would paperclip it, John. If hopefully you're still watching, I would put it in a paperclip just so it's easier for the government to sort through them, like when they're going through them.
Yeah.
Like because if you have a three-ring binder, they might have to unclip it and then take them out, and so I think that like just a paperclip is fine. And so I can tell you that I send it in a thick manila folder too.
Delbert said, we are going to attempt to have my wife's mother to visit in a year or more. Not sure in a year or more. Not sure how that is going. Oh, it's easy. But if it's a parent, if your wife,
a wedding or something like that.
Yeah, if it's a tourist visa, that gets approved, because parents, that's a direct relative. Or if your wife is already a U.S. citizen, then she can petition her parent, her mom, IR1 immediate relative visa.
Chad Rank says, how long does it usually take for the spousal visa? So that's a question to all of you guys. How long did your spousal visa take? Like, how long are you in the process if you've gone through a CR1 or even a K3, so we can let Chad know? And you can also just leave it in the comments below so that Chad can see it. Maybe put an @ChadRinks, and then so that we can let him know how long on average it takes. But in the meantime, Chad, what I can tell you is there's a running average that's on visajourney.com. They've got it's called timelines. Go to visajourney.com, and then you'll go to something called timelines, and it'll show you the timelines of K-1, the timelines of CR1, of all these different visa processes, right? So you can check that out there too. Okay, let's see what's going on in the conversation here. Looks like Jay Barnes, Instigator, and Maria Barnes are going back and forth. That's awesome. Hey, thanks a lot, Maria. I really appreciate that.
She applied in the consulate of the Philippines in HK.
Wow, thanks, man. That's what this community is all about.
She applied.
They're all talking to one another.
The day you apply, you can take it.
So Maria Barnes can contact her directly. They're in Hong Kong together.
Okay.
And then Brasher's fiance is there too.
Okay.
So let them sort that out.
Okay. There's something. Okay. Since this is important, let's show them.
Okay. You want me to? Where are you going?
Go to. This is for the video tutorial. We gathered all of the sample documents. Let's just show them and explain to them one by one, so that Instigator knows the difference of.
I'm not sure if this is what the direction that Maria Barnes is going with this.
Yeah, but let's just explain to them,
So
how the interview letter looks like, the NVC, the eligibility letter.
I'm not even sure if he needs that, to be honest. But we can show him the letter, but I'm not sure if he actually needs that for his particular case in Hong Kong. But yeah, we can show him.
Let's just show it. So because this part, the third part is confusing. Okay, first NVC letter.
Alright, so it's going to take a while. We're just searching through all of the documents here, so just
Linus
bear with
Wold
us.
said don't send it in a binder, 2-hole punch and paper clips.
I would highly recommend that as well.
Oh, anyway, Lavelle, is this the same person, Lavelle Brushers, who has a group in Facebook? The K-1 Visa Support Group? Did you get a chance to look over the K-1 Visa Support Group on Facebook yet, Bruce? Is that you, Lavelle, who owns it?
NVC letter. Are you talking about this? NVC letter?
Yes. So once the Fiance visa gets approved, you get the NOA2 letter followed by the NVC.
You're saying that you think that
Is it showing
instigator should be able to take this to them, this letter right here.
Yeah,
so is that what you're saying? Or,
no, I'm just like explaining it.
Maria Barnes been through this process. She's telling them. She's in Hong Kong and been through this process. So that's the best resource here.
Also, she can actually get the NBI clearance record from the Philippine consulate. That's great, because I know here in the US, they don't. I tried to request for the certificate of no marriage and they said no. But that's great that they are helping Filipinos overseas for that kinds of documents. Oh, okay. This is Lavelle Brushers who owns the group in.
Okay. Was there something you wanted before I go to his?
Anyway, let's.
Is there something you want to? Is this what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
I
this
will
is
call
the
her
case
when
number.
she gets off, and she will contact you. Thank you. Okay, great.
This is the case number that is used for booking an interview appointment.
Okay, Yuri. What you're saying is,
I'm just like showing.
You're saying that he might be able to use. She might be able to take this letter right here.
Yeah.
That says, okay, you're going through this process. You're a fiance, and it has your name, case number, and take that to the police clearance, and then they would be able to say, okay, here's your justification.
Because this is the same thing that you bring for the medical exam.
With that being said, instigator, your best bet is to have her contact Maria, who's already been through this process.
Yeah, it's better to
because she's there.
She's in Hong Kong.
Yeah, she's there. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Lavelle Brasher. Okay, for you guys didn't know, Lavelle Brasher has a K-1 visa support group
on Facebook.
On Facebook, let me see if I can find it. K-1 visa support group. Is this it? With 1,000 members? Or
okay, can you go back? Because there's 2 of them.
Okay.
I don't know which one is it.
Go back where?
To his message. K-1 Visa Support Group.
On Facebook.
That means the one that has 87 members. K-1 Visa.
Okay.
Support Group.
Alright, so here's
who's the admin?
Another support group from somebody in our group, from Mr. Brasher. If you guys wanted to go to this group right here, there it is. K-1
An English
visa
only group, because visa approved. It's not all English. Many people are speaking.
Definitely one of the advantages of going to that group is that this one's all English as opposed to ours. Okay.
So check out this group. This is the Lavelle Brushers group that helps people who are going through the K-1 visa, English only group.
And also, instigator Lavelle Brasher's, I believe his significant other is also in Hong Kong, so that might be a group you want to join to talk to him.
How
if
come
nothing
we
else.
are not on the group?
have not been on Facebook a lot.
I did join in there. Or are we under Bruce?
That was my account.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, I know.
The one with the people and the flag colors.
With the flag colors.
Okay.
Can you go back there? Was that the right one?
Don't know. Let me see. This?
The blog.
Personal
K-1
blog?
Visa Support Group. That has a flag.
I think this is it. This is it, I think.
The one with a flag, so this is
okay, let me see if there's any other questions on Facebook. Alright. No more questions on Facebook. Thanks everybody on Facebook for watching. Really appreciate you. We're going to continue a little bit more on YouTube. So if you want to continue with us, just go ahead and join us on YouTube.
I think
where we're gonna
got it.
Where we're gonna continue this.
7:30.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Thank you for watching, and thank you so much for all your support to us. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Make sure you send me that
video.
Go ahead, baby.
Okay.
Go ahead, please. Please. Go. Thumbs up for this video. Like and subscribe to this channel. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
And yeah, okay, go ahead.
Okay, guys. For all you guys who donated, thank you so much. Dan the Driving Man, Legs Diamond. Wow, man. Email me if you sent too much, man. Please let me know. I will send it back. Instigator, but thank you for your donation. Instigator, as usual. Thank you, Dan again. Everybody else who donated, please, if you want the free book, okay, all you got to do is email me. And I already sent. I'm going to send it one more time. Here it is, Bruce Brown for the win. Now I've got 7 copies that I'm giving out that are left. Right, I've already got 3 other ones that are earmarked for other people. 4 that are earmarked for other people. But if you are interested in getting the free copy, remember it's K-1 visa walkthrough. It's a practical walkthrough of K-1. If you're a spousal visa, if you're B2 visa, this doesn't apply to you. This is only for K-1 visas. Maybe in the future we can write something like that or have a guide or something, but right now it's K-1 visa guide. This is and I have the free copies right now that I can send to you. And all we're asking for is a review so that we can beat our competition. But there it is right there. Email me and we will send you a free copy. Thanks everyone. Thank you Jay Barnes. Thank you Maria Barnes for your help. Really appreciate it.
We're gonna create a post about the group.
HT Logistics, thank you. And Linus World and everybody else who helped out. Really appreciate you guys. And that's it. Join us next week where we're going to be here at the same time talking about the same stuff at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time Sunday, and we're going to talk about K-1 visa, green card, and all that kind of stuff. And you might even be able to win more free copies, so don't be discouraged if I don't send you a free copy. See you guys later.
Thank you guys.